Hi and welcome. Welcome to this new series that I'm starting. It's called Budget iPad. Now, a little background to this series. It is basically, so I was not into iPads. Last year when my husband told me, I think you should get an iPad, I think it'll help you, I was immediately dismissive and I said, no, we don't need an extra device. We have so many devices. Phone is enough. I have to say 3 months later, I have to change all that. Now, the reason I'm talking about budget iPad is because I do not have the iPad Pro and I don't have the iPad Air. I am talking about the iPad. It is cheaper. It's got amazing features. And so if you're joining me for this series, what you will need is your 8th generation iPad or any iPad that you're using. Generally, I'm talking about the budget iPad. So you may have fancier functions, but I'm talking about the basic one, right? You will need a Apple Pencil, this is the first generation pencil. So what happens here is the iPad is great, but the combination of the iPad and iPad Pencil has actually revamped my life. I don't have an Apple Watch because right now I'm not convinced of my need for it. However, last year when my husband told me about the iPad, I started my research, obviously, to figure out whether I needed it, whether I didn't need it. And honestly, the answer was I don't need it. And even while we were waiting for the iPad to arrive, because we had pre-ordered it, I was not sure. I said, shall I cancel it? Shall I cancel it? I wasn't confident and I wasn't sure about this purchase. And then we bought the iPad Pencil. Okay. Now, I know it's going to sound like I am like doing an ad for Apple, but I'm not. No one has paid me to say this. I'm just like amazed at what I have discovered and what I've done. I just wrote and illustrated a book on the iPad, primarily on the iPad. I did use the computer for certain things and the iPad Pencil. So now definitely if you are an illustrator, iPad, if you have the budget to go crazy and get like a futuristic tablet, please go ahead. But if you are a newbie like me who used to do art in school and wants to dabble in it and wants to develop it and design and see, like I do a lot of videos and a lot of my video work needs the one-off graphic, the one-off titling, the one-off thumbnail, the one-off arrow drawn, so I tend to, off late at least, I've been moving into graphics, PNGs, all these things, right? So that was last year. So basically late last year when we got the iPad, I thought, okay, let me figure this out. How do you use this? So I remember the first thing we got was the iPad Pencil because iPad was getting a little delayed. So then when the iPad came, honestly, I was sold immediately. It was like my mind opened, okay. I started drawing. So now there's an app called Procreate. If you've been following my YouTube channel, you know that I've been Procreate for many, many days. Every day I took it on myself to nobody was telling me to do it, but I just thought it'll be a nice project to draw something at least for an hour every day. My iPad has become a replacement for my laptop. And whether it is like playing music, creating music, drawing, taking notes, I actually have now migrated, I'm in the process of migrating all my handwritten notes into my iPad so I can have access to my recipe. Now, all this I'm talking about the budget iPad, okay, which means that we haven't, including the pencil, I think it came to about 30, of course with the extended warranty it comes to a little more, but 30 or 40. We're not talking 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. We're talking within 50K. You're getting a mini computer which creates music. It makes you a music studio. It makes you you've got like an art corner. So so I'm going to be starting a series on that. If you're interested in this, great. In the comments, jot down your questions about the budget iPad. I will also talk about the apps that just don't work on the iPad. So that might be fun as well. How you can make the most of your iPad and the cool things that I have discovered, which hopefully should help you make the most of the device that you have bought.